Yeah. Bliss and power. You know who it is. And if you don't know, AnkhBishop on the scene. AnkhBishop Gangus Quan representing all those who need representing. I got you. I love you. I cherish you. Yeah, just recalibrating. Washing laundry right now. My stomach kind of jacked up because I messed around and took a lot of herbals. I didn't put no real substantial food on my stomach, so my stomach just processing through it, and it's kind of painful. But at the same token, I know the herbs that I was fucking with, you know, they really are beneficial for my mind and my body. So gotta chalk this one up, but I really just gotta do better at making sure I got food. And by God's grace, I just found some food. As wild as that sounds, I'm not talking about outside. It's like it's a common area, common laundry area. Fuck around with two pounds of split peas and 1 pound of pinto beans. That's a big deal for me. I'm a raw food connoisseur. I'm a vegetarian, so that's a lot of fucking goodness. Especially a 2 pound bag of split peas. I don't even see them too often, you know. Bad look all dirty and dingy. I don't care about that. I'm very much concerned about what's on the inside. And I'm gonna rinse all that off anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna start calling these cigar sessions. I'm gonna jazz it up a little more than that though. Cigar sessions is cool, but they ain't enough. Cigar sessions of SaintHood, that's what I'm gonna start calling it. Cigar sessions of SaintHood. Now that's got the ring I'm looking for. So all of them will be called this from here on out. Right around July 1st. I think it's June 29th. But the cigar kind of adds to it. But so that's another miracle. Back to back miracles like that. I mean, I ain't gonna talk about all the beautiful women that's reaching out to me, and the ones that I'm coming across. They give me the eyes, they talking to me, and I'm not really giving them the time of day like that because I'm not really trying to talk right now. But I'm about to bend that corner. I'm about to start pulling them in, and that's a blessing to be attractive, to be magnetic, to be somebody that people want to be around, or they want to look at. They want to look you in your eyes. They want to look you in your face. They want to stare at you. That's a blessing. Don't let me mess around and get these locks retwisted. Get these parts freshened up. Cigar sessions of SaintHood. That's what I'm calling. Cigar sessions of SaintHood. I'm a anomaly because I typically bring things that are polar opposites and I merge them together. I am the bridge. I'm not the bridge maker, I'm the bridge. Cigar sessions of SaintHood. So I just seen this really dope ass video. Really dope video. Yeah, that's what happened last time an ant had came and walked on the camera lens. It's funny because they look so small when they wrote on the phone, but when they hit that damn lens, once they hit that lens, they as big as the phone. They bigger than the phone. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Under the right lens, you're a freaking giant. Find those people that look at you like a giant and see themselves as giant, not just looking up at you. I forgot the phone down like that. But not just looking up at you, but see themselves as a giant, so they can easily see the giant in you, even if you don't see it yet. Those are the folks you want to be around. Those are the folks that you know are changing your fortune in the best of ways. Whenever you meet those type of people, that are excited to pour into you because they overflowing. Right now, I'm in a season of pouring back into me. So I'm not really talking to people like that right now. Not like that. So I'm actually even more on YouTube. I'm just talking to YouTube and talking to the other reflections of me right now. But not directly to other people like that, right? Not right now. Because it's time to really pour into me like I never have before. In mind, in spirit, and in body. I need to go to the grocery store and grab some goodies. I'm sitting up here. I don't be wanting to go to the grocery store. Sometimes you spend too much money. Oftentimes you do. Because really, you should only be buying enough food for one day. Let me say that again. You should probably be buying enough food for 2-3 days at the most. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. I know you never heard that before. You should be buying food every 2-3 days. Once a week is a blessing. It's kind of like, I said that, I mean, even if we had our own land and we was farming, whenever you would reap the harvest, you would definitely have enough food that would last, and you would be able to store food, and you would find those ways of storage. But I'm speaking about in reference to saving money. Getting enough food for every 2-3 days, that'll hold it down. And you'll be very specific about your meals. There probably wouldn't be too much that go to waste. I like how that sound. I had heard how all the jewel sound charms. I got multiple charms on a couple of necklaces. I like how that sound. It sound real chunky. It sound real chunky. But yeah. I said smoking something to say here. Cigar scent. Yeah, I don't even like to say the word. For some reason, that word smoking. I say like chiefing. I don't even say like blunt. I don't like that word blunt. But I do like the word blunt. I don't like the fact that it's associated with like common like nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't what you want. So I changed my vocabulary so they don't associate with things that I don't really fully understand or I didn't define. Cigar sessions. That's the temple. Cigar sessions of SaintHood. You gotta say cigar sessions. It's funny because I worked at this company called Alorica, and they had a contract with this particular software. And the software was called Dragon. And to train the Dragon, you had to be, well, let me back up. The job is called caption calling. So not bad. So long story short, because certain things you did have to sign an NDA, but the NDA was more so about speaking specifically about what you hear over the phone. Anyway, but the software that recorded those things, the words that you heard was called Dragon, and the goal was to repeat the words that you're hearing over the phone. So they go into the software and text the sentences so that they can be read by somebody who was hearing impaired but needed to use that type of phone, so that they can read the words because they can't really hear. This way they can still talk to their loved ones and friends and handle business and stuff. So you have to be very accurate. You need to be 100% accurate whenever you're repeating what someone is saying in business of another for that person. It is their business, and you're having to repeat it so that they can hear it. So you need to get everywhere accurate, but to be able to repeat what you're hearing and then say it clearly in full enunciation is a much more difficult task than it sounds. And this skill was called dictation. It's called dictation. And that's a very interesting word. Because when I hear dictation, I hear dictatorship, and dictatorship not being necessarily a bad thing. It's just in full command of, to me, it represents to be in full command and authority over a thing. You're a dictator. You dictate what happens and what gets done. But to repeat these words into the phone in 100% accuracy and enunciation so that you could train this dragon, it was called dictation. So I really like that. That's a really dope word. It's a really dope word, and it was a really dope skill to acquire and get good at. But you have to dictate your own life. You have to master the art of dictation over oneself. Dictation over oneself is the key. Yeah, you want a dictatorship over your body, over this avatar body. And by controlling the inner environment, you can control the outer. So I just chit-chatting, breaking that great bread. But being clear also and empowering myself by remembering. It's a blessing to remember. It's also a blessing to forget. It's very important to know when and how. We already know why. We commit to the great. So it's really a blessing to be here, and it's something that it can be often taken for granted. Blessing to be here with you and be able to have this experience of this type of existence on this plane, and to know that there are others that I am on and will continue to be on, and will go to indefinitely. I will do this indefinitely. And have been. So that's really dope. That's really a blessing to come to terms with that understanding. So yeah, listen, power to your world. Wishing you love, wishing you joy. wishing you understanding, wishing you harmony, wishing you miracles, wishing you all things in every aspect of your life, in every angle of your life. Be blessed and prosperous. Continue to grow. May you continue to grow. May every step be blessed. May every system of your body be blessed and optimized. Your nervous system, your respiratory system, your immune system, your endocrine system, your lymphatic system, your muscular system, your skeletal system, your optic system, your cardiovascular system. Every aspect of your digestive system, every aspect of your body, every aspect of your body, energetic system, blessed and optimized, harmonized. Cigar sessions of SaintHood. It's a blessing to have a 3-day work week. It's going to be a blessing to not have to go to any sort of gig at all. But it's a blessing to have a 3-day work week. That's getting real close to. Yeah, it's getting real close. The days are long, but it's like you really have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's all you got to get through. Yeah. That's pretty incredible. It's still kind of awkward though, because it's night shift. So that's a different type of vibe. It's my nighttime. It's early evening. So that's interesting. So I gotta get a great ritual and routine down packed about the things that I want to do and how I know what I want to do. It's about setting that schedule up and making and devoting the time to doing it. I really accommodated a lot of time and attention over these past couple of years because of care and compassion, you know. Really rocking with somebody, you know, and hoping they rocking with you on that same accord. And then when it goes into a situation that is not really you know, not really of seeing eye to eye, then it becomes unfortunate, not necessarily a waste of time, but the attention just could have been elsewhere, you know. So when you have those transitions in those deeper types of relationships, you know, it's really, really important to take time to recalibrate oneself, you know, really dial in to, if you have let go of certain aspects of yourself, make sure that you go back and really take the time to regenerate yourself and you know, rebuild yourself, because nobody's going to do it for you, you know, and you shouldn't rely on anything outside of yourself to make yourself feel the best of the best. So sometimes you shared a lot of yourself in relationships, and when people go through different shifts and changes in those relationships, they don't often know how to bounce back and recover. You know, they don't really know what to do, and their world is like really shattered, and it'll stay shattered, and they'll stay bitter, you know, like angry and really hurt, you know, and not really get the fullness of life back, you know, if they've ever had it. But if they have had it, relationships are those things that really they tear a lot of people up. I've seen a lot of sad people. Unfortunately, or mad and angry, and really don't desire the best type of relationship anymore because they don't believe that it's possible. And that's unfortunate because anything is possible, and everything is possible. The best of things are possible. And you have to continue to love yourself deep enough to know that you're going to continue to meet the most extraordinary women, the most extraordinary people that harmonize with you, whatever you're trying to do. And loving yourself deeply. You're going to meet those counterparts for you. Some it may be one, some it may be many, but it's the fact that they are out there. And you have to know that. So you have to just be clear and then start to rebuild yourself for yourself. And when the opportunity presents itself, but you really have to take the time to rebuild yourself. You have to. A lot of people don't. They don't take that time. They want to jump right into doing other things and start interacting with a lot of people. Again, when they had that type of emotion, whatever, it's not the time to do that. It's not the time to do that. You'll have that time. And it's going to be extraordinary when that time happens. But, it's most important to start that delve into self, deep dive into self, and really honor yourself. So, I've said before, do those creatives that really touch your soul, really invigorate your soul. Enjoy them, create in those creative formats. It's not about sharing it with other people and trying to be commercial as much as it is about transmutation and expression. That opportunity is there when you're choosing to create and really delve into. The opportunity is there because now you're using a medium to express your intentions, express your desires, express your and release energetically your thoughts and feelings. But you're doing it, you're using that medium. So that's a great thing. It's a great thing. It does so much for you, so much for the soul. I'm really excited. About some of the creative projects that I have coming forward, that I'm putting together now. Very excited. Extraordinary situation. Because I love music. I love to hear beats that I would have enjoyed hearing back in the day, like when I really actually listened to a lot of hip hop. I don't really listen to a lot of it like that now, but I still feel like it's one of the pinnacles of music for sure. Because it's such a blend. It's hard to say that it's not the, but because of other dynamics, I don't want to give it the, but it's really up there. It's really up there. And that's clear because you see how the world is taken to us. So anyway, I love to create in that format. I love to just hear productions, to see how things are composed and put together. And I love to compose myself as well. I had to see if I could compose music in a musical software program. And I really made some amazing art that I was really proud of and am really proud of. that was awesome to really hear and feel those sorts of sonic expressions of my thoughts and feelings in a non-lingual sort of way as well. No words involved, just music that I'm creating out of thin air. That's a different type of language. That's a different type of way of communicating. So, yeah, enjoy yourself and enjoy your life. Yeah, continue to build and grow yourself and understand yourself. Yeah. Work your body out. Really challenge your body by dominating your body with your mind, making your body do what you desire it to do, not what it desires to do. And you really have to make that distinction, separation, to understand how important it is so that you can take control of your avatar situation. So anyway, I'm just talking that talk, but yeah, so live love, live life, commit to the grit, for sure. Listen power to you every hour. I appreciate you, I love you, I cherish you. Just was breaking some bread. I ain't talking about nothing but the best. Commit to the grit.